If you have a can of tuna at home and a few eggs, you need to make this recipe. An Italian chef taught me this. To start, in a bowl, I'm going to add about 5 ounces of tuna. Then we're going to add 4 eggs. And I'll mix everything really well until it all comes together. And before I forget, tell me what city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout out. Today's shout out goes to Emily Parker from Austin, Texas. I'm so happy you're enjoying our recipes. Next, we're going to add 1 chopped onion, then 1 diced tomato, and we'll mix everything again. Every time I get to this step, I remember that cooking isn't just about technique. It's also about the feeling of turning simple ingredients into something special. Now we're going to add about 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese and 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. You can also use green onions if you prefer. We'll stir everything well to bring it all together. At this point, the mixture already looks creamy, colorful, and full of flavor. Now I'm going to add half a cup of all-purpose flour and mix everything very well until we get a smooth, even consistency. Make sure to mix it gently but thoroughly, because this is what helps the recipe hold its shape and cook beautifully. You're going to be surprised by the result of this recipe. The flavor is incredible. Next, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of fried garlic. I'll stir everything together to incorporate these ingredients into the mixture. Tell me what you think of the recipe so far. I'd love to know. In a skillet, we're going to add a drizzle of olive oil. I love recipes like this, simple but packed with flavor. And using a kitchen brush, I'll spread it all over the bottom. We're going to pour this mixture into the skillet. This is the part a lot of people don't pay attention to, but when you do it the right way, it completely transforms the result. Now I'm going to spread everything evenly across the bottom to make sure it cooks evenly. Then I'll cover it and let it cook for 10 minutes. The aroma is already amazing. Now we're going to flip it onto a plate and place it back in the skillet so it can brown on the other side too. I'll cover it again and let it cook for 5 more minutes. Our dish is ready and it looks absolutely delicious. Just look at that texture. Golden on the outside, soft and cheesy on the inside, and full of flavor in every bite. I learned this recipe from an Italian chef during a trip. He made this dish so naturally that it looked almost too simple, but the smell filled the kitchen, and it looked so beautiful that it impressed me right away. Ever since then, this meal has become part of my routine. Every time I make it at home, everyone loves it. Enjoy.